Join me on my adventures as I try and get you a grade 9 by looking at the Spanish Armada again. When the Spanish Armada set sail 468 years ago, on today's date, the 28th of May, it was nothing like this glorious weather that we've had this May half term. It was stormy, it was windy, and it meant that the Spanish Armada had to stop off for a few months till July in order to set sail for Britain. The Spanish food had been on the ship for 10 weeks and had rotted due to insufficient barrels. Once they started to come to Britain, the weather resumed its gloomy, stormy ways, and the Spanish Armada got wrecked. When they went to put their anchors down, ships sailed into one another, and it meant when Francis Drake set fire to those fire ships, they could move into where the Spanish were and cause chaos. Also, because it was southwesterly winds, the Spanish Armada had to go all around the British Isles, up past Scotland, meaning even more ships were shipwrecked and destroyed by English people on the coast. So it left people to think that maybe God was on the English side, because the weather was a decisive factor, something neither the English or the Spanish could control. So why would the weather have been so bad? Well, you've got to remember that sail ships were used like this, with big cotton sails. So if the wind was blowing the wrong way, they could only really sail in one direction. And if you're there in port and the wind's blowing you to and fro, you're going to crash into your own ships.